are channels. So is this sales channels? Is this customer
Distribution.
channel? Distribution.
Yeah, distribution
Okay.
channels, yeah.
Okay.
So again, we talked about podcasts at the start of the show, and I think podcast is a channel. Your website's a channel. Your social media pages, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, they're all channels to get out there to market. I guess the difference being, you have some channels that are all about acquisition and sales, and there's some channels that be all about branding and awareness and content. And you've got to use them in parallel, and you use them as both as levers. Just picture that. You've got two levers. Sometimes you've got a direct hard sell. Sometimes you've got something that's more of a soft, nice, like story or article.
You have marketing, PR, advertising.
You've got the whole marketing mix.
Branding.
Then you've got the sales mix as well.
Sales, and then customer follow-up.
Yep.
Current customer, so just retention.
Yep.
What else would you say?
Well, let's be clear. I think we can go down that warren of marketing, but this is purely to distribute. This is channels to market.
So I guess
distribution.
Current customers wouldn't fit under channels.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Because remember, you got to work out what are your channels to go and acquire customers. What are they?
Right.
And you've got to quite work, because I think a lot of people can get caught up in the whole marketing mix and the sales mix. Just for now, just work out what are the channels to market. So we talked about, it could be TV, radio, online, billboards. Work on those type of channels, but it's distribution to get you sign-ups or members or customers. Because otherwise you'll end up doing like a full marketing plan, but not actually have a distribution channel.
Right.
Got to be really clear.
Yep.
Distribution, let me just make it as simple as possible. What's the way to get that $20 out of your wallet to purchase my product?
Okay.
How do we do that? That's where you should start off. Because otherwise you'll end up just doing like a marketing plan, which is not what we're trying to work out here. What we're trying to work out is channels to market.
This is the lean canvas is a high level.
Exactly, which is why we got to keep it simple.
Right.
Yep.
High level plan.
Yep.
Yep. What are my channels of marketing for my concept, my babysitting concept?
Yep. So
what are
So it comes out of when you're talking to your customers, right? Your customers are parents. Where are parents most of the time spending their time? Social media.
Right.
Well, it could be schools.
Yeah, the drop-off line.
Drop-off line. You could hand out some flyers at the drop-off line. Get them to sign up or make them aware of your service. Social media. At the end of the day, that's the most cheapest, cost-effective channel to get to your market.
Social media should be a channel on every single
business.
Oh yeah,
in 2020, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're not on social media,
2017
you've lost.
Should be too.
You've lost already.
Yeah.
Yep. So now we're talking channels. Channels to market.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's. I just wanted to make that clear because I think I don't want students to then start creating this beautiful marketing plan or, this is my sales mix and blah blah blah.
5 different versions of the 10
yeah, and you end up getting the 40-page plan. Lean Canvas is not about that. Lean Canvas is about keeping it really simple. So it's about just making sure that you've got a paragraph, dot points. This is how I'm going to get out to market.
Okay. I like that. I think I need to work a little bit more on studying, understanding how channels can affect my different business ideas. I think I'm very quick to jump over that section.
Yep.
And I go back and analyze that later and say, should have done this, should have done that.
Yep.
Channel is definitely something I need to improve on.
Yep. You said ideas before. I think there's a show in itself about how to work out, if I've got 10 ideas, which is the one I actually focus on. Because as an entrepreneur, you can't do more than one idea at a time. You can't have 3 going at the same time. You can't have 2 going.
You can start one.
You can start one.
Get one going.
Yep.
And then kind of start kicking the can on the other one.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. That's why I just want to make that clear, is because, especially at the concept stage, you need to go full tank with everything you got on the one and see it out until it becomes a point of, no, this is not a great idea to do. This is not a business. This is more passion.
Yep.
This is not going to be sustainable. And then you
cut it,
cross a line. You put it aside.
Okay.
And then you pick up the next one. So I just want to make that distinction.
Yep.
Run with one as hard, because a lot of entrepreneurs win by focus and it being clear,
Single-pointed.
single-pointed. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run hard at it. You win all day, every day. That's why you never see entrepreneurs doing 10 tasks. Their to-do list is not like 30 things to do in the day. I just do one thing. I'll pick one thing that I'll do and I'll just run hard at it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
No, I'm just reflecting.
You
on
can't
myself.
have 2 to 3 running at the same time. Well, you'll be doing 10% here, 30% here, 40% here. You need to run 100 on one.
Right.
Watch what will happen, and I encourage you to do this actually because you've got 3 or 4. Watch what will happen if you just dedicated all that time, took all that time from the other 3, and you put it into the one. Watch the incremental on that.
Well, I've recently gone in since near the end of exams. I've doubled down on podcasting.
Yep.
Doubled down on
And
reaching
I
out
see
to
that
people.
because you're there. But imagine if the time you spent on, because I know you think you got Broken, you got this other ones, you're still dedicating time to it.
Right.
Even if it's only half an hour. Add up all the half an hours in a week, and you go, whoa.
Well, it's also not even just the half an hour. It's that
Yeah.
changing your gears.
Yeah, changing your gears, your mindset.
Like
It's a different totally different business.
Yeah.
It's not complementary to the podcasting network. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a babysitting business, so it's completely different.
Yep.
And then the Broken one, completely different. So your mind, even that would be just hard to
It was just
shift.